Are all light cures made the same? Definitely not. Today we're unboxing the Valo curing light from Ultradent. Let's pop it open. Ooh. So immediately you'll see the Valo light cure right here. This thing is made from solid space grade aluminum. So this is a one piece that's milled to be a very, very sturdy light cure. Of course, it's very sleek in design, and this light curing head itself, if you take a look, very clear, very wide open. Let's get it all out of the box and we'll see what we have in the package. So of course, this is the corded one. It's got a 7-inch wire, and we have of course, the power supply and all its international plugs, depending where you need it. 110 to 220, no problems there. It comes with this little light cure shield, of course, so you don't want you getting blinded by looking into that blue light. It has a holder which you can attach to the wall and of course keep your light cure in that, should you want to do so. Now, I don't know about you, but the Valo has always been one of those top contenders when it comes to light cures. If you're able to look at the Dental Advisor, ever since 2012, the Valo light cure has always been awarded the top light cure in its class. A couple of things right off the bat is the fact that it's a very low profile. So when you put it inside to cure, especially the back teeth, it doesn't have that little arch or hook, so your patient doesn't have to open that wide. Number two is the design of the light cure head here allows for a very wide spread, so you're able to get it in one go without having to do so many different angles. It allows for a more uniform cure around a very big restoration. So normally the Valo has tips, which are precision attachments which allow you to focus the beam a little bit more, usually great for veneers and tack curing. Let's plug this in. You hear that beep. Now we have two lights. One is the power light and one is the curing cycle light. The first light, of course, is for 5 seconds. We're gonna push again, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and 20 seconds, depending what cure you need. So now we're gonna push the power button for cure. Another interesting thing is when you set it to the 20 seconds, it beeps every 5 seconds and it's ticking down. The indicator lights tick down as well. So a lot of people are always thinking, it's corded, am I limited to how much distance I can go? Well, let's just see. This is the first set of it, and it just keeps going. It actually has a lot of room to work with. I mean, even if you have a really big operatory, there's lots of space to work with. I myself always prefer the corded option because I get a stable power supply from it. But of course, it's up to you. And there is also a cordless option. So, you know, there's a lot of room to work with. The problem with the corded option is, of course, you're gonna have this spaghetti wire, which if you know how to manage, shouldn't be a problem at all. So earlier I showed you the standard curing mode. This Valo actually has 3 modes: the standard curing mode, the high power mode, and the extra power mode. So we're here starting out in the standard mode. Now we're gonna go to the high power mode. I'm just gonna hold this down. And then if I hold it down again, it's gonna go to the extra power mode. So the orange light is now blinking along with all the other settings right there. So what's the difference with that? With the extra power mode, your power is at 3200. At high power, you're gonna be at 1400, and in normal mode, you're gonna be at 1000. So that's just modes for when you need specific curing intensities. Most of the time, we're just gonna be using the standard in the higher powered mode. So in higher powered mode, where the orange light is steady and the 4 lights are blinking, this means it's going to be a 4-second cycle. So as soon as I press it, it's going to cure 4 seconds. While of course, when you were in standard mode, it was 20 seconds for the 4 beeps. So the most standard comparison most people talk about when it comes to the Valo light is, of course, this little curing angle. This one has to arc downwards while this one is flat. The next one, of course, is the diameter of cure. If you take a look at this tip, it's pretty narrow, and here it's a whole lot wider. So I've always wanted one of these for myself. Will I have anything bad to say about it? I don't think so, but we'll find out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Now supposedly, you can drop this and it'll work. You know, just drop it and it'll still work. I'm not gonna do that. let someone else do that, but that's the guarantee they gave us. Now, if you've ever owned a Valo and dropped it, please let us know.